Welcome, travelers, to another installment of Attrib's Crew. It is I, the Teller, and I am here, as always, to tell you a tale. Thus far, our tale has followed the travels and travails of one of the units of Attrib's crew. Having successfully delivered correspondence to Judges Fricta in the north while avoiding a tail on the return, this stalwart team has survived a nautical team building, followed by an angry shipwreck, inebriated kobolds, and at last the rescue of the ship's crew. However, more recently our heroes have attended a party at the governor's estate where they had to scramble together to handle some magical skulls that threatened Dolx's guests. Then, just days after the party, impressed with their handling of the offending skulls, the governor's daughter, Hepzibah Dolx, has hired the team to investigate and covertly protect her father from further assassination attempts. So after a quick trip to the fashion candy shop, and an even quicker retelling of the party to Rauder, our crew finds themselves currently under various pretenses, joining the governor upon a pleasure cruise up the Sheel River, alongside several dubious suspects. And that, dear travelers, is where our story begins today. So without further ado, please, travel on.
Am I gonna start posting my voiceovers in chat just so everyone can hear them?
I mean, if you want to.
Just do a synopsis, I think. I was mostly, literally, my last note is Railder and Tooth.
Well, that's what the recap. That's what the voiceover is a recap.
Our Flash is being positioned in a room. Our child,
What?
Polly and Hazel are pretending to be married with Precious, their child, and we're being pretty and stupid. And Railder has an open bar in a fancy room.
Yeah,
Also, we're trying to stop an assassination. Well, the important thing is hijinks.
There we go.
Where's that person in your house?
Oh, no. Hey, Deflagradio, what's up?
Okay.
What? No one lives in my
Where's
house but me and my children.
Okay.
It's fine.
Fuck you.
Well.
Oh boy.
I am not a child. I will stab you.
One doth protest too much.
That's my lovely wife. Hi, Internet.
Hi, Internet. Welcome to the adult show.
Now, we use the term adult in a very loose way as mature content for made and for immature people. So, hello, I'm Tony. I got my hat around all the things. This is the Dicening, Atarik's crew, a 5e D&D RPG game. We're gonna play some pretend tonight. It's gonna be great. We've already got weirdos up in the chat. Well, at least I know one of them, and he's a good kind, so it's okay. And supposedly we'll have some other people watching us, or at least they told me they will, but I was like, no pressure. It goes on YouTube as well. Don't check till later this week. Anyway, who are all these people and what are we doing here? Let's go around on our little family squares here. The person who is incredibly orange on your screen to the right, who are you and what's all this about?
Hi, I am Elisa. I'm Miss Elisa Face on Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff, and I am playing our wonderfully handsome fighter bard, Mr. Hazel, and he's our lovable dingus, and he's doing his best right now. Was kind of temporary in charge, not anymore though.
I do love the word dingus. Good word.
He's a dingus. He's a beautiful himbo.
Basil's a himbo, by the way. We've made this determination. Basil's ultimate himbo.
We'll introduce Basil later, maybe, if we want to get clawed. But continuing along on the boxes, who's this incredibly pink person there who's being very pink? What are you and what's all that about?
I am incredibly pink. I am Lynn. I play Polly. I'm like McCoy and Sailor Trash Face on stuff. You can find me, maybe? Or not.
Is it like Call Me Maybe, but not quite?
Or not.
Or not.
The thrilling sequel. Call Me Baby. Or not.
Find her.
It's weird.
Awesome. And then moving along our boxes, directly down there. Hello. That's a green and blue person, and who are you? And go.
I am Lisa, also known as That's Miss Lisa on Instagram. I play Klesh, who is, as always, happy to be here and a little bit confused at this point in time. But that's okay.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to work out levels here, and it appears that no matter what volume I put our speaker at, it picks up on the mic. So that's fun. But that's okay. We'll keep rolling and see what happens. User, who are naturally redheaded, but maybe doesn't read so much right now. What are you doing?
That's true. My name is Yev. I'm playing Railder. He is the somewhat leader of the group? Question mark? I mean, exclamation point, but also question mark.
Interrobang.
No. What was that? What word?
Interrobang is the
Interrobang.
combination of a question mark and an exclamation mark.
Welcome each other.
Yeah, were
Is
you
this
the
like
only
the
one out
people-
of this group who didn't know that?
Is this like the people that don't say hashtag, but they say Octothorpe instead?
Ooh,
No.
that's fun.
Almost.
People do that?
Kind of.
Well, a triple dot is an ellipses. It's not
Feels
a
like the same
dot
thing.
dot.
But yeah, you can Google it. That's fine. I mean, I don't know. I really think Interrobang is shorter than saying exclamation point question mark, whereas Octothorpe is a lot more work than saying hashtag.
But
I won't
sounds so
disagree.
pretentious and cool.
Well, if you really want to get into it, we could talk about Thorn, but I'm not going to right now. This is my lovely wife who was cursing and threatening me with physical harm earlier.
Yes.
Do you... Oh, go away.
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Hi, my name is JC. I'm Hey Me It's You on the internet. I play Carvus. And
All right.
Carvus just likes to hang out and drink and have fun. And my excuses for anything that happens tonight is I have a brain tumor.
You do not. They took it out.
There's still a little bit left though.
Oh my god.
So I will continue on this ride or die excuse. It's also why I'm late.
Kinda. Like...
This will never get old.
By extension, for you maybe.
Welcome to my
It was
life.
old for me the first
But
time
wait
I
a
heard it.
minute. No one's talking about the elephant in the room and our GM's lovely shade of hair.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard to see in this light. I don't know.
I think I washed out too much of the color already with the first wash.
Yeah,
Because of
well.
our hard-ass water.
Pleasant Merlot.
Yeah,
Is that
it is.
purple?
It is a pretty reddish,
Is it?
maroony color.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
overtone was for, my friend.
True.
Alright, yeah.
I'll take it.
I just
Um,
did re-overtone my hair last night.
Same.
It is particularly ferocious. Well done. No, yeah, I went to an animator and I was like, I want to be an anime protagonist, and they were like, how about the best friend? And I was like, I'll take it. So
Oh no, it's true.
I know my shit.
The protagonist has blue hair.
Boo, Defibratio. Those puns will be endured and acknowledged. How dare you? All right.
I don't know anime.
It's okay, Yev. Apparently I do, even though I think I don't constantly, and then I'm like, oh wait, I animate. So they were talking about what was happening last time. We had a lovely recap from some mysterious teller who broke it down for the people who are just joining us. But the people who actually play apparently make notes, question mark? So don't remember what we've done in a month.
I took lots of notes. I have mini notes.
I know exactly what we've done.
Mini notes.
Oh, yeah? All right.
I have like no notes. I just vaguely remembered this time.
I took 5 pages of notes last session.
Wow.
Can you
I
like
think-
scan those and like upload those somewhere for us to read? Because that'd be amazing.
I can, but my handwriting's pretty terrible, so I do it for other groups and I just type it up.
That works too.
Stop asking her to do your homework for you.
No. Brain tumor.
It's gonna turn into the brain tumor that cried wolf.
It will eventually. And like
For Cried Wolf, we could make money off of it, but no, it just sat in there making it bad.
yeah, for like a year. I've got basically I got a year's worth of time out of this because that's what the doctor told me.
Oh.
See what happens after radiation therapy. I might get an extended life.
We don't even know we're
Ooh,
doing that.
I had that. You'll be very tired.
But will I have brain fog?
I don't know. All I can speak to is you'll be very tired.
That's not much different than before, so should be fine. Okay, since we don't have time to go through all 5 pages of Elisa's notes, let's dive right in. So, Clash, you've just been asked by a lovely Tarjin woman if you would please take your shirt off and sit in this chair next to the window.
Is it really how she has to take her shirt off?
The Tarjin woman has just now asked Clash to please take their shirt off
Okay.
and sit in this chair by this window.
Okay.
She would like to draw you.
Yeah, I really got to work on my note taking.
The uncomfortable Star Trek episode.
Um,
Put on this outfit and sit on the little chair.
Clash will be. Well, the problem is she's making them take off their cute little outfit and sit in the chair. We're going backwards.
Yeah.
Clash is taken aback. You want to draw me?
She reiterates the lovely green tone, reminding her of gems in the desert.
Oh. Will I get to draw you in return?
She says, absolutely, as much as you wish.
Wonderful! And Clash does derobe.
She does a fairly passable, apparently she's working on it, so like she's open to critique, but it's a passable like waist up with the light coming in and the water of the Sheel. It's actually pretty tasteful.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So meanwhile, outside, Klesh doesn't hear the screams of their parents.
Our child's been abducted.
Your child is doing arts and crafts. They're fine. How's that for
Your
a
child is
euphemism?
participating in their most favorite pastime.
Like for now.
Art time.
No.
It's your favorite pastime for now.
Yeah, Hazel will just continue marching down the hallways being like, Clash! Our child!
My boy! They took my boy!
My son.
My little baby person.
Yeah, it's like, my child.
Child.
Okay.
Maybe do like a dramatic shoulder shake of Polly.
Polly just stares vacantly straight ahead as this is happening.
All right, then let's cut to a different section of the ship. And
Please no.
Don't shake her brain. It's so little.
What time were you asking for your entertainment?
The evening.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Later in the evening.
Okay, so it's
So,
still
like,
earlier in the day.
Yeah, like it would have been like after dinner entertainment. Oh,
Not when the
rude.
sun's up.
Yeah, that's rude.
Sure. Okay.
What?
I don't know. That was all I had. Brain fog.
Whatever. Okay.
I'll give myself 2 more passes before.
Oh, apparently we heard a horn. There was music. We should probably investigate that.
Oh yeah, up on the
Wink,
Jubilee
wink,
deck.
touch, touch.
Up on the Jubilee deck, there was absolutely a brass horn of some sort being played quite leisurely, if I may.
Oh, please.
Leisurely.
Think Chuck Mangione.
I don't think about him at all.
It's very
Oh, okay.
jazzy.
There she goes.
Please excuse my insane child just having a
Wow.
fit behind me.
That was really funny.
What?
Yeah, she just flopped.
Okay, I'm turning them up.
The laser eyes.
Okay.
The cat made a bloop in the back.
Excellent.
Yeah, she's in rare form right now.
Yeah, mine was
Over there.
mine is currently stalking live animals, and it's Wild America over here, but without the fun parts. So anyway,
I mean, I gave her a stuffed mouse. Hopefully she'll be distracted.
Railder, what are you preoccupying yourself with? Sorry, right as you take a bite.
Oh, it's fine. You know, to be completely honest, Railder and Tooth are somewhere on the main deck. Like, if there's smooth jazz, he's probably listening to it. And having a cocktail, I guess. I do have an open bar. Again, just reiterating that the last note I have is Railder and Tooth
Oh right, because
Railder do what?
are on the
Tooth?
deck listening to smooth jazz. Apparently.
well, Tooth is the tabaxi who's also a member of Atarik's crew that you
Correct.
encountered. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what are they doing?
Oh yeah, we all ran into Tooth too while shouting
Yes.
for Flash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
First
Tooth was
to the meal. First
Yeah.
to the meal.
Thank you.
I take notes just sporadically.
And when they heard about Klesh's plight, they were like, "Good for Klesh. Well done. Good luck to him."
Yeah.
And walked
They
off.
clapped their hand. Yeah. And so maybe we walked off to go have a cocktail and wait for someone to be attempted murdered. That's why we're here, right?
That's why we're here, yeah.
Okay, great.
The governor,
We
mayor.
will not stop. We will not prevent an attempted
He's
murder.
the
We're just
leader.
gonna wait for the attempt before we intervene.
I can't. I'm not. Look, I'm
We're
not
on
a
the case.
I'm not a
Let's stop it.
precog. This isn't Minority Report. I can't do nothing unless something's happening. I don't know.
That's our leader.
Question mark into
I trust him. I trust him with my life.
Our leader? Question mark.
I trust him with my
Major
life in
mark?
Terabang.
That's the one.
Hazel lives his life as an interrobang.
Yeah.
He's not sure, but he's enthusiastic about it.
I'm gonna have to make a character name in Terabang now. Thank you.
That's a pretty great outlook, though, all things considered. So yeah, we're on the deck. We're having some cocktails, listening to some jazz, or we're walking to the jazz. Maybe if no one is at the jazz, or maybe it's not jazz. It's just a saxophone, or
No,
whatever
it's a muted. It's a muted
Oh,
trumpet. It's
like
actually
a horn.
It's
Yeah,
actually a cornet, but
a coronet.
Ooh.
Sounds like a made-up thing that Rothfuss would
a-
write about.
it's a shorter, rude.
It's a made-up.
I'm going to
instrument.
resist taking the dig at the person who's actually published books, even if not all of them where I've purchased.
Now.
Exactly, which is why I'm refraining. No, a cornet is a real thing, and it's like a trumpet. Google it.
Yeah, the Coronetto trilogy. I love it very
you
much.
know, I think you could play a cornetto, but it would be quite a challenge.
And it would melt.
Well, I don't think you could. It would be a real challenge to play a cornetto as a horn. Playing it as a drum, playing it as if it were drumsticks, probably not as difficult.
That would also melt. It'd be very sticky.
It's performative art. Anyway, yeah, no, you get up to the Jubilee deck with Tooth, and yeah, you see. You know, this is even funnier now that I say it. Yeah, you see
good.
a green dragonborn. No, yeah, this is why it's funny. Yes, he's up on that Jubilee deck with his silver cornet, and he's just popping out notes, just free jazz, just letting it happen. And it's more impressive because Dragonborn don't have lips.
Playing the jazz flute.
It's more of a beak.
It's like a mage. Is this like a mage mouth?
You have no idea. But
how's it happening?
He can play the hell out of that cornet, and
but well done all the same.
You should not be able to. So
Rail just immediately starts clapping. That's amazing. I've never seen anything like this.
He as he's making his way through a little trill, he winks at you and at the applause and keeps going through a couple progressions.
That's amazing. Are you from the circus? This is a crazy trick. I've never seen it.
People... You just ask someone that.
There are other people on the.
You're not there.
Oh my God, Karen.
Look, I don't know if you all have ever seen a Dragonborn play a cornet, but here's the thing: it's very rare. I just want everyone to know that. So I'm curious as to the origin of this cornet playing Dragonborn, and maybe he's from a circus, which is the only other place that I know of where you can go see cool stuff like that, right? Am I wrong?
Tooth has slid away from you as if he just farted.
They're like embarrassed for
Oh
you.
yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna give him a copper or something. Or what is it? No, that doesn't sound like a lot. Does he have like a little thing that I could toss money into?
No. There are a few other people up on the Jubilee deck enjoying the musical stylings of this green Dragonborn. Mm-hmm. And so when you try and start talking at him, he gets just a little bit louder and a little bit louder. And once you've sort of stopped and are like, hold on, and then you pull out a copper and you're like, and then you pull out a silver. You're sure that Duchess Frekta can hear this horn by this point because he's just trying to drown you out. The mute isn't allowing him to fully overpower you, but like you see his arm twitch a couple times, like he's ready to pop that sucker off. So.
Okay, fine. I'll throw the silver at him, and I'll just go back into the. You're doing great.
Just lob it at him.
Oh my God.
Not hard.
Tooth has disappeared. You cannot find her anywhere. And as soon as the silver hits him, it's and he's like, "Thanks."
You're welcome. You're doing great.
And like a few other people are bewildered, just horrified.
Have you guys seen this
really
before?
love it if Railder gets us kicked off the ship because he has no manners.
No one else is impressed by this? You guys are crazy.
Some of the other guests are aghast, but like he looks over and he looks down at the silver and he kind of shrugs and picks it up, puts it in his pouch, and he's like, "I'll get a hat next time."
Yeah.
And just sort of slides back into it, and everyone else is like, "Okay, if he's okay with it, then we're gonna not be as upset." But,
It wasn't like a collective gasp or anything.
Oh yeah.
Just a stage like.
Oh yeah.
Never seen an entire deck of a ship clutch their pearls before.
Yeah.
You jerks. Tip your performers. I am the man that has the manners around here. Let's go.
Support the art.
I'm a patron.
Wow.
And I'll go and get a drink.
As soon as
somewhere not there.
Yeah, as soon as you appear to have stopped your tirade and attempt at justification, two the peers in front of you with a very large drink and is like, "Here, drink this more quickly and not talk."
Is there a straw in it?
Oh hell yeah! Little umbrella.
It's a curly one.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
That makes a
Perfect.
pair of glasses.
Oh, perfect.
Thanks.
Oh. So I'll post up somewhere along the deck railing with my drink in hand and wait for an attempted murder, as you do,
As one
Yes, you
does.
do.
or something out of the ordinary, like an attempted murder.
Maybe one of you should find the if Bodo Cortel is on the ship. He's the dwarf from the northern borderlands, from the north.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's one of our 3 suspects.
Wait, has he? What's
Wait, no, he hasn't loaded yet, right?
Yeah, I was about to
Isn't
say
he, like,
he's
joining
the
us
one
at
that we're
a-
pulling
He's
out.
at the next port.
Yeah,
He's at the,
yeah, he's not here
he's
yet.
tomorrow. Oh, okay. So there's going to be not any murder until he joins the boat. I get it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, our only suspect right now is
Doreen.
painting shirtless with Clash.
Oh, by themselves?
Yeah,
That seems suboptimal, but
that's
But I'm
why
not there.
I'm running through
So
the
good.
hall shouting my child.
can't believe you let them out of your sight. Unbelievable.
The dwarf from the north's at a later port.
Yes.
Bergen,
Yeah.
Okay, what about Zorn Lickjowl?
They're not.
He's not
on
here.
They're not on the
Yeah.
boat at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out
on
there.
this cruise.
I'm keeping an eye on one of them real close.
Mhm.
You sure are.
You sure are.
So how long do Hazel and Polly scream my baby up and down the bottom deck?
Hazel's the one screaming.
I mean, Hazel probably gets distracted by hearing these soft jazz tunes as a novice flute player.
Oh yeah.
Probably about now, Polly's like zeroed in and is just like, I could shoot the doorknob off.
But you don't know what room they're in.
We're right outside it.
Well, we don't know which room, do we?
We were right outside it last episode.
I don't remember.
Were you?
No,
Yes.
I think so.
you were
I think you're
outside
being
of
outvoted,
rooms,
Lynn.
but you didn't follow them to the specific room.
Yeah, we lost Flash.
Well, I can just start working my way down the line.
Oh, wait, I respect your intention, Polly. But we need to stay on this boat to prevent a murder. That's why we're here. And if you shoot all the doorknobs off, we will get kicked out and kicked off.
You don't know that. You have no way of knowing that.
I do. This place is fancy. They don't like people breaking their things. I have been, I once went to a restaurant and broke a glass, and then they kicked me out.
Real good story.
So
Real convincing.
Hey, no, you made it all the way through that without an and I love it.
and they were
Harvest?
like, stop trying to balance your beer glass on your finger and spin it like a basketball. And
What's a basketball?
it's when you
it's
get a
all
ball, it's like a basket, so it's like a woven ball basket, and all the kids, and it's a gnomish game.
I was
we all
really good
used
at
to
it.
play it. I was really good at it. I was always scoring all the baskets. It was actually really fun to weave the balls too. They're like weaving woven reeds. It's a farming community. We had to make our own fun. With practice, you can kind of spin it like that, and I was trying to show off, and I had some glassware, and it went bad,
man.
and they were like, "This is why you can't have nice things, Hazel." And my mother walked me out of the restaurant.
I need fan art of Hazel playing basketball with halflings. That's what I want.
But the ball is actually like basket
It's
weave.
a basket weaved ball. Yeah, basketball. Who wants to go basketball? Anyways, rich people don't like it when you break their things.
You see Carvis coming down the walkway
With me.
with Bane.
Oh, Carvis here.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We lost Flesh,
Oh.
and we think they're with one of our 3 murder suspects. The only one actually on the
Hazel
boat
used
right
to
now.
throw gnomes and
A murder has not been committed.
Okay. Bane?
Oh, right, a murder suspect. Assassination!
Can
Right.
you find Clush?
Tomato, tomato.
I'm emotionally distraught, I'm sorry.
Alright. Bane's gonna find Clush.
Huh?
I said yes.
That's why
Do
Bane
your
is-
best, buddy.
I believe in
Do
you.
you have something? Do we have something that smells like Clush? He's a dog. He has a dog nose. Big dog.
I don't have anything that smells like flesh, but I could, perform a poem or recite
Flesh's stuff is in your room. Also, Polly has a giant lollipop with a bow on it that Clush presented her with.
Well, damn.
Says the voice in the distance.
Holly holds up her lollipop.
Yeah, but we're giving them too much credit to remember this.
That's good.
Yeah.
So,
I could
I mean,
inspire Bane. That's the important part. I could inspire Bane.
you know
yes. Let's inspire Bane.
what? How about all 3 of you make me an insight check to remember these things?
'Cause, you know,
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
that's
I
my
actually
best stat.
Bane
Harvest-
here.
does remember
Oh.
that
Good score.
she's roomed with Clush, but she was hoping they might have something with her, like on them, instead of having to go all the way back to her room.
Hazel has a 13. 14 minus 1.
10.
Clush is naked finger painting right now, right?
Yeah.
Not quite, but close.
So yeah,
I don't know. We can dissect that sentence.
Yes, we
topless
can.
finger painting. It's still technically can be on primetime television. So, so you guys are like, oh yeah, we've got a bunch of Clush's stuff if we really need to find him. But I don't know if any of you have anything on you right now to present to Bane.
Holly doesn't remember.
Holly has her lollipop.
Like on her?
Yeah.
It's part of the outfit.
Then there's that bow.
Part of the outfit.
Okay. I'm gonna so just Bane,
Holly's gonna
Bane,
hold
don't
it out to Bane and be like, please don't eat it.
Yeah, I was like,
This is my lolly.
It's for real, but it's not for doggies.
No.
He sniffs the bow, and you see the tenderest fang just edge onto the bow, and like onto the bow.
drop it.
Or
Can I inspire Bane on his great mission?
absolutely.
Bane, you beautiful doggo. We need to find Clush.
He
So
sits.
have a
Yeah.
You got it. I got Bane.
Bring it on.
have a sniff of this lolly and go. It's terrible. Go.
No,
go.
so I'll give it points.
Yeah,
I'll give it
go.
points.
Disadvantage.
There's no
Disadvantage on that one. She got it to rhyme.
I mean, it's not that much. It's only a 1d6. Hazel has 1 level in Bard.
There you
He's
go, there you go.
trying.
What's Clush's or what's Bane's investigate?
I don't know if we ever made it. This is gonna be
Okay.
I keep meaning to ask you about.
Actually, you roll me the d20.
Okay, that works.
So if he messes up, it's your fault. Yay!
Thanks.
Add a d6.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh no.
That's not your name. That's not even remotely your name. What are you doing here?
Plus 2.
So Bane sort of sniffs, unintentionally, sniffs around and sort of looks over and sits in front of a door that you're less than a yard away from and sort of just goes, "Hump."
Are you sure?
He paws at the door and goes, "Woof! Flesh, you hear Bane barking outside."
Clutch drops drawing.
Have you
Looks at the
rewrote?
door.
You rewrote?
Now, how much clothing do you have on, Klesh? Now,
Why would they stop to get dressed again if Clutch was just going to be like, okay, your turn?
No, that's yeah.
Like, mid-stroke, like...
He's like, I didn't know they allowed dogs on the cruise.
That's weird, isn't it?
Never mind that.
I look at them and like,
Flip page.
Do you want to knock? I don't really
Holly's
say
gonna
that.
sidle up to the door
In danger?
and just be like,
Are you dying? Oh my god, you killed Tony.
"Gonna wait for our DM to come back."
We don't need them. Keep going.
Okay. Continue without Tony. I'm just gonna like stand outside the door and be like, "Flash, honey, do you need an adult?"
Oh yeah, didn't you technically just go through puberty? Great. Okay, never mind. Keep going. This is great.
Deline is laying there, like a very racy Renaissance painting, right? And she's like, "Do you have a previous engagement?"
No.
Who is that? Who's outside? I don't hear anything. Did you
Could you excuse me one moment?
She sort of flips the robe back over. She's like, sure, yeah.
Sketchbook. Cracks the door. Polly! Hi!
Bane goes,
Hi.
She's only wearing pants.
You can
Why don't you have a
And they're-
shirt?
And their chest is very tightly bound with, like,
Why
binding.
you?
I'm
Move.
keeping an eye.
Bang, come here, boy. Come here. Come on.
I'm keeping a very close eye on the situation.
With your chest?
It was warm.
It's really not.
It was. As
Is this an age-appropriate activity?
I am participating in artwork.
Oh,
All ages.
you're only little.
I do believe I am 6'6" now. 6 foot. Shoot. I doubled in height.
6-footish.
Bane is sticking his snoot in one of your pouches. Nice.
My pouches? Okay.
I am 6'5", and I'm not little anymore.
I don't think I care for your tone, young person.
Hazel is gonna like Scooby-Doo stack above Polly, like head sticking over the crack above Polly.
Your father will hear about. Oh, he's right here. Hazel.
Flesh. What?
I am fine, and I still have my
they're your child when they're like this.
What? What is this about? Do you need help?
No, help is not needed.
I got this.
I am a skilled fighter, and this is well in hand. And if I do need help, I remember our signal.
Are you into her? I mean, to each their own, but
I have never bestowed anything so lovely in all of my years.
Aww.
this is an important choice for you to make, and I will support you in just don't get murdered.
There is no murder. I will take care of myself and call when I need help because I am committed to this mission and keeping an eye on suspects.
Hazel will just like kind of like have his hands on like Polly's shoulders and just like be like, "They grew up so fast."
So, as just at that moment, you guys see Deline come over, tying her robe closed up behind Klesh, and she places her hand under and up, like on the clavicle, and she's like, "Klesh, darling, are your friends? Are these your friends?"
Yes, but they lost track of me, and now they know where I am, and they know that everything's okay, and they're
leaving.
Lean.
She's like, "Oh, the rest of you are here. That's delightful.
Isn't it?"
Huh.
The background, Harvest.
No,
Hi.
again, ma'am. Last time on the sea went very badly for us, and we were just very worried about Klesh here. Lots of things in the sea.
Oh, well,
People sometimes.
I imagine the Sheel River is much more calm than the open sea.
Right, it's the river. It's a river.
Although
I
Put
am
my mind at ease, lady. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
am quite nervous around large bodies of water. You were correct. That is something I do not like.
you get a little wrap on your collarbone from her slender fingers, and she goes, "I'm famished after that, actually. I'm gonna grab a snack one moment." And sort of slides back into the room.
Hi.
Sure.
Picks up their charcoal and goes, "I have things to draw."
Have fun drawing.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
I can't
I'm
wait to have.
uncomfortable. I'm gonna go listen to a horn.
Yeah, me
Polly's
too.
gonna walk off.
Clash is. Harvest looks at Clash is like, "I would like to see the drawings later."
As the door shuts.
Can't wait to have that conversation with my future kiddos. Don't get murdered. Like when I was in RA, I would tell all my residents, "Be safe, have fun, no babies."
Did it work?
Yeah, I'm 0 for 400.
Okay, good job.
Or so, I don't know. There's no stat.
That
was delightful.
I believed you.
Absolutely. I've used the phrase "always use protection," whether I'm talking about intimate relationships or being on a gun range. No, it's just smart. So
Practice proper trigger discipline.
exactly.
So-
See, it overlaps.
Through the door, Klesh is going to project their thoughts, because that's something Klesh can do for 30 feet.
To who?
The people standing outside the
Oh,
door?
you can do it to more than one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything in a 30-foot radius that I can concentrate on. Safety. Everything is fine. Leave.
I mean, that might hit those two.
Yeah.
Holly's taking her discomfort and left.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well.
How about that, son?
Oh man. Well, it was a good game. I had fun. Damn. I don't know how I'm gonna top that. Okay. All right. Okay.
Don't worry. We'll top it.
You're welcome.
Like Clash is, what up? Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, that was good.
So the
I have the vapors.
Oh no, we know how to give her the vapors, but we're not gonna do that right now. Let's see here. So yeah, Railder.
Yo.
As you're sort of as Tooth keeps putting more drinks into your face to keep you from talking. You've heard Bane bark, but it didn't sound like it was stress. It was only like once, so it's fine. And then a few moments later, you see Polly sort of stomping up the steps onto the Jubilee deck. And Polly, you also see this sight of a Dragonborn who I'm pretty sure didn't have lips, playing a trumpet of some sort, killing it.
Polly, check this out.
It's good.
There's no lips on the guy.
Yeah.
Huh.
How's he doing that?
I don't know. I asked him if he was from the circus. Everyone looked at me like I was an idiot.
Oh, people are snooty here. They don't like when you shoot their doors.
What now? You did what?
Tooth hands Polly a drink.
Oh, hey, that's fantastic.
It's fruity. Look at that straw.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye. We should hang out more.
Yeah, not when we're talking about. Okay, bye.
Huh. You scared her off.
Hazel, Carvis, do either of you follow?
Yeah, we follow.
Carvis has nothing else better to do until this evening. All everyone else, I guess.
Hazel is respecting their temporary child's, boundaries and wishes, and so it's gonna follow the horn music because Hazel can respect some music. Also very worried about their fake wife.
Is everything okay down there?
Yeah, Clash is just taking their clothes off with a lady.
Well, they're an adult. And technically, yes, I think.
They hit puberty last week.
I'm not sure how that works for them.
For them or as a species, like boil them.
Yeah, no.
It was a deliberate them.
Like, Hazel shows up there like. For some reason, I thought maybe there was like maybe Clash actually might be older than me. You think? Like older than all of us?
Oh, Hazel, you of course are also exceedingly impressed by the Dragonborn playing trumpet.
Yeah, it doesn't have lips, Hazel.
How does he do that?
Yeah, you were well aware of that fact before Railder said it.
Check it out.
Isn't that nuts?
He's cool.
Do you think he learned it in like the circus or something?
That's what I said. There's no other explanation.
Hazel's just like, I get it. It's the shit. It's art. This is the shit.
You got a Dragonborn playing a horn? This is the best cruise ever.
Yeah.
Hazel's like mimicking along, being like, oh yeah.
What are you doing?
I want to sing a round of Down by the Bay with a Dragonborn playing a horn.
Yeah. So I don't know what Clash. I don't know how they were done. So it's whatever. They're probably fine, right? Did you talk to them?
Yeah.
And they're,
it is one of our main suspects. I mean, the one that kind of wrote off, but
I see what you're saying. You're worried that Clash is gonna get naked murdered.
Yes.
We're hoping Klesh gets naked.
I always worry about making harder.
Yeah. Maybe that's in a euphemism way though, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Now,
I read in a book once. It was called The Little Death.
Le petit mort.
Yes.
Sure.
It
Yeah.
was on the top shelf in the library. You weren't really supposed to go up there, but I looked and
So Laurel K.
quite
Hamilton novel?
shocking.
Living in a halfling
Talk
town.
about it.
Was the protagonist named Anita?
She is the best protagonist.
But
Oh, jeez.
Hazel admits how he took advantage of living in a halfling town where putting it on the top shelf does nothing.
is the top shelf's like here for him?
Yeah.
So he's just like, oh hey.
you know,
Yeah. Well, here's the deal, right? Like, if Klesh gets murdered, then we'll know.
Harvest is there. She's like,
yeah,
Really?
but we like Clash. We don't want Clash to be murdered.
Oh,
assume
And we're on a
no.
river. The body could get dumped, and then we'd never know. We couldn't even bury our little friend or total
Yeah.
friend.
They are on a boat.
How large would you say this
Like,
boat was in
Dug
feet?
out a porthole.
I'm envisioning like a Viking cruise ship. You know,
No,
like
it's
a riverboat
Yeah.
cruise.
Oh yeah. It's about. My
I was thinking
brain
it's Mark Twain.
having difficulty making a proper size.
30.
bigger than.
20
Oh, yeah.
over 20 yards from tip to stern. It's decent.
If Clash dies, I have 2 level 1 spell slots. I can't resurrect shit.
Yeah, no, she shouldn't. We shouldn't let her do. We shouldn't let them die. But we shouldn't let the mean lady kill. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying it sounded like they were fine down there together.
They were at least likely. Well, now they're the second least likely suspect because the one who's not even on the boat is probably the least likely. But at least they're not our prime suspect.
Yeah.
And as far as we know, the murder's intent goes as far as Governor Mayor.
And not Klesh.
Exactly. And Clash was a delight. Who would want to kill Clash?
Exactly. So maybe we let Klesh have an evening to explore their new body, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean,
I just came up here to listen to the horn.
I can't stop laughing.
yeah,
I just
the
want
horn's
to
really cool.
I just want to run up and try to play with them, but I feel like he might get offended. He's all professional and cool.
No, honestly, I think he would be open to that.
What if I just take out the flute and be like,
Duet? Yeah, yes.
Realder, what's your alignment?
Chaotic.
It's just chaos. Organized chaos. Chaotic organized.
Chaotic organized.
Hazel,
I have-
make me an insight check.
Oh boy.
Do I have that?
12 minus 1 for an 11?
You know, Railder makes a really good point.
Would I lie to you?
Take out I still have the flute out, and I try to get in a little closer to the Dragonborn's face and be like,
All right, now make me an insight check.
My alignment is chaotic.
17 minus 1, so 16. Better.
Roll a 16. All right. You're not familiar with too many Dragonborn, but you think you see terror in his eyes.
Oh, I feel like, Chair, help me. I am a Dragonborn, and you are my only help, Hazel Harryweather nerd. Or is this? Don't come
16?
near me.
No,
with
it's
that thing.
please no. Please don't play your horn with me. I don't know. Please no.
I shove it back in my pocket, and I go. Respect.
The horn, the sound of the horn becomes less strained and frantic suddenly, and so you feel like the message has been received.
I kind of come back, and I'm like, God, it's cool. He's doing his own thing. I respect. You gotta respect the artists doing their own thing. I want to, I'm too, handsome. I'd show him up.
Yeah.
So you enjoy the Jubilee deck for a while.
Do they ever introduce? Does an MC on and say what they're doing? You get it.
Just a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just find out the Dragonborn.
Klesh, you discover the joys of room service.
This is something new.
Yeah, as a meal is brought along to the cabin, left outside for you to get at your.
We didn't have to get that?
And she's like, no.
They just brought it because we asked?
It's like, oh yes, dear. It's amazing what you can do with a bit of gold.
Well, I have a bit of that, but I didn't.
When I say a bit, I mean a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flesh is going to take this moment to keep some secrets.
Yeah.
Not many.
So, back to the Jubilee deck. After a what you might consider a decent, exhausting set, like he's been going for it for a while. Like you guys are getting peckish, and you're just like killing it, right? After a little while, he comes down into like a sustained out treble down to Anisimo sort of, and with a little a last send off of a at the end, and he takes out no, and he reaches into his vest and pulls out a little handkerchief and sort of slides it all over. Just you're like, Dragonborn don't sweat. What is this affectation? And slides it back in his pocket. Sort of. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Those that don't know, I am of course MC Louis Strong, Alan Strong.
Woo!
I've curated all of the entertainment for this cruise, as well as am one of them. Please do, if you see me about, ask away. Love to chit chat. This is all about having fun out here. All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Yay!
Sort of packs up his little horn and sort of makes his way over to the refreshment table to help himself. So yeah, apparently he's the
Okay.
the program manager. Bruce.
But who's the next fan?
So apparently, first evening, just his little concert to start with for this night. But do you ask around? Do you ask him?
Yes.
All right.
I asked him.
He goes. Oh, of course he could sound like him. He goes, hello, darling.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Is there gonna be more music tonight?
No, my dear, not tonight. But tomorrow night we have a very special guest. One. No, I know a shorthand name, but I need the rest of it.
It's Frank.
No, it's not Frank.
You don't know.
It is now.
He says tomorrow night's main stage performance will be by the incomparable Giacomo, King of Jester and Jester of Kings.
Oh,
But
Danny
what about
King.
the rest of tonight? Where's the fun?
Oh, for the outbound trip, for the first evening, mostly the idea that it would be calm and relaxing before we get into the real partying of tomorrow.
With Giacomo?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to now talk?
Can Klesh wander over and take a sort of harvest? I even have my
Klesh will not wander
nose!
over.
All the K's.
Klesh is busy
Yeah.
Just doing it.
You got 2 K's
figuring
and you got
out
2
room
greens,
service.
and it just they all meld into each
I need to.
That's okay. Everybody wants to be Klesh. I know, Klesh is pretty great.
Everybody wants to be a Klesh because the Klesh is the only Klesh who knows how to mesh.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Harvest Monster to zone.
No.
Oh.
No.
Do they smell familiar?
Dicening.
Bane says no.
Bane says no.
All right. Yeah.
Does the name Giacomo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Have I seen Giacomo?
Oh yeah. At the party.
Giacomo was at the party. Right before everything went off.
Oh.
He helped what?
He helped fight the skulls. He came on after Hexbabom.
I don't remember what this. What was this?
Yeah.
Hexbabom played.
Yeah.
And then
bomb.
yes, and then after that, that's when the presence started attacking, and Giacomo assisted in the containment.
Because they interrupted his set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Which is highly suspect, if you ask me.
Says the voice from nowhere. Thank you, voice. Okay. And then, so I turned to them. I was like,
The voice is Bane.
Question. She's like, the voice of Clash enters Garvis' head. Garvis is just like, Giacomo, we saw that dude.
Yeah, he was at the party.
Louis is like, yeah. L-E-W apostrophe I. Ah. Yep. How I did it, so deal with it.
I hate you.
Yep, I hate me too. So he's like, of course you've seen Giacomo. Famous. He's all over. Great.
Is he nefarious?
Oh. I mean, some of his jokes are puns, but I think that hardly counts.
It does.
Why would you ever imagine such?
No one's supposed to know we're doing this.
No reason.
Like, Carvis just starts stuttering because he would,
No. Ignore what Lisa said. What were you gonna say?
She wasn't sure. That's why
The only person near you is Collie, and she is too dumb to stop you.
Yeah.
Because he plays a lot of.
And Louis goes, nah, darling. His agent, he's real evil, but only because of his rates.
I don't get it.
Oh, that's just a joke.
Oh.
I moonlight a little on the side, you know. Gotta be multi-talented.
Giving you.
Oh no need. I'm well set up here. The
What else does he do?
friend over enthusiastic tipping. It's fine, thank you.
No, I was the perfect amount of enthusiastic. You deserve it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a hit.
Everyone asked that. No, I did not. I'm not from a circus.
What? Who said anything about a circus?
Oh no, everyone asked that. After the lips, it's circus. Like, it's just how it goes.
Circus Lips was my nickname in boot camp.
Holly's just gonna slow turn and look around her.
What fancy tricks did your lips do in boot camp, Railder?
There's a
You're not
voice
there.
beyond.
Hazel comes up behind everyone and is just like, but how do you do it? You don't have to tell me.
I'm like,
Respect
Harvest is
the art.
intently just
Respect
looking
the
at
art.
his mouth. See if like he can figure it out. Like is it like rubber tipped here?
So,
is there, like...
so when you lean in,
Yeah.
you see his forked tongue go and come back out and go back in.
I do that?
No,
Are you sure?
I mean kinda. No, you don't have forked tongue.
I don't have forked tongue, but I might have an illusion that can do the same thing.
And he's like, now, y'all. A performer can't reveal all his secrets.
I respect that. I respect
you.
that.
Thank you. I appreciate you respecting the Lewis bit earlier.
Okay. I changed the appearance of my eyes. Like they just flashed to a different color. They are now
See-through.
They are now see-through.
Well.
Do you do anything else to denote this change? Or do you just change it?
That's all I can do. It's just eyes for one.
Okay.
Oh, so they changed shape. They now look more humanoid and are like sclera black.
He doesn't notice. Okay. So
To any of us.
You'd already looked away at that point.
I mean, yeah, he thanks you, Hazel, for not jumping in for a duo.
Well, again, I was inspired, but I wanted to, make sure there was approval, and if no approval, then we're good. I'm just, I'm working on, the arts.
Do you
They're
have an agent
passionate.
as well, do you have an agent as well, buddy?
No, it's just a hobby. It's,
Oh. Well, how long you been at that hobby?
A few months.
Ah,
It's new.
all
It's
right.
new.
Okay.
I've been working on expressing myself. I've been writing these poems, and I got a flute.
Ah, no, we're not allowed to do slam poetry anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. They have more of a reaction than, expected. It might cause things like, pink fires to erupt or something. So I try to keep that under,
Ah,
special occasions.
that's pretty specific. All right. Well, I gotta meet up with some of the other crew, but y'all enjoy yourselves and see me around. Let me say hi. Good evening. See him pick up one of the trays that he had been carefully putting different hors d'oeuvres on, and just pick that one up and walk away.
Oh.
You know what's going on.
That man has some style.
And how?
There really no more music for the rest of the night?
I mean, I can play for you, Polly.
Do it. Ooh, put a hat out.
I mean, the stage is open now. You could.
You think people will be offended?
No.
I thought he said no more open mic night.
He said no more slam poetry.
It's the same thing.
No.
No, this is a flute.
Hazel, make an insight check.
We get kicked kicked off this boat.
With his -1.
I love how all you were getting kicked off.
That's 11 minus 1. That's 10.
You go 50-50. You're like, okay, it's a bad idea, but is it a terrible idea, or could it be amazing?
I think as long as I don't go on the stage, then it can't be an open mic. If I just casually am hanging out with my friends and play a flute for you here, then that's just chillaxing. That's how we're relaxing.
Also, you don't have a microphone.
Exactly. So it's fine.
You do have 2 turntables.
Where's that?
I think you should post up next to the railing and let her rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right, make me a perform check, Hazel.
Alright, let's see.
Harvest.
Oh, no,
Oh God! Good job.
Roll.
While this is happening,
Harvest
is slowly kind of distancing herself from the group, like backing away, but casually. Like, I'm not part of this group, but you guys can't notice me moving away.
Yeah. Well, so I rolled a 3. I get a +5 to performance, but that's still an 8.
It's
I was
respectable.
even totally bonked.
Yeah. So the comedy in the Monty Python version of it, Louis comes out of nowhere, snatches your flute and snaps it in half and hands it back. But we're not playing that version.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh.
No.
And there's this, and he points to a sign that says no recorders. But other than that, no. And then it shifts to an alternate universe where the sign says no stairway to heaven. And then we come back to the real one, and you crack out a version of Mary Had the Little Lamb that everyone can recognize as Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh.
Yay!
Mary had a little gnome.
Sorry.
Wow, that's a fascinating version.
I'm nervous.
His hair was
I feel
bright.
like I usually do better, but it's following up that. I feel like it's nothing. I tried.
You did good.
So Klesh,
That's great.
the light has gotten wonderful as the sun is reflecting off of the river and up into sort of bed area of cabin as the sun is setting here on this first night. Because you've already had dinner, room service, hell yeah.
Still amazed.
You hear something. You hear a bird screeching. It's weird. Oh wait, it's Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Do they hear the soft? Yay!
I know that rendition anywhere.
Yeah.
That's a Hazel.
What a strange bird.
It's a conical crowned hazel. Thank you. So yeah, Deline hears it and is like, "Wow, entertainment gets worse every time."
Clutch turns a page and repositions themselves and reaches forward and drapes a little hair kind of thing. Goes, "I'm well entertained."
And she giggles, and it's actually very lovely music. Now after we have this fun here, we're gonna talk business. Unless you're gonna keep those for yourself.
Oh, these are my sketchbooks.
Oh, a true artist. How lovely.
Almost out of paper.
Oh, we can get you more.
I have more in my bag.
Just variations on a butt cheek.
You gotta get that curve just right with the little dimple.
It's a very specific curve.
Oh yeah. What? I enjoy art.
It's art, Mom. Don't come in.
It's anime. Sorry.
Yep.
Anyway, Clutch is like, I have more in my bag.
Hmm.
But the light would change.
Decisions.
Is this like a flirt? What's that?
No, these are mine.
Okay.
So, just decide to.
I'm almost out of paper.
Yeah. Has said that she could probably get some more through room service.
Exactly. That magical bell.
Yeah. It's getting towards nighttime there, Carvis.
Ah, yes. Time to retire. Night, everyone. Go on in the morning.
Yes, their little dancing lights have been cast to several like jars hung around the Jubilee deck and other spots along the boat. It's very atmospheric.
I will take my leave for the evening. I will see you on the morning. Wake me if you can't find Clutch.
Okay.
Okay, have a good night, I guess.
Thanks.
Oh, right. Carvis is getting a entertainment. This is an adult cruise.
Yeah,
I retire to the room. I look to see if Clutch is there. Clutch is not there.
Nope.
And
so when you get to the room, see that hanging off of the door handle, a small bell, and it's tag on it says "Ring for entertainment."
I take the bell inside. I rummage through my things. I find a rather gross looking sock. I go back out and put the sock on the doorknob.
Okay.
And then I ring the bell.
All right. So first odd thing, the bell doesn't ring.
Oh.
Like you shake it and you're like, there's no knocker in. And
You
then,
just shake it harder.
yeah. Keep just aggressively, furiously shaking the bell.
I give up after a moment. Like after a moment, I'm like, this is.
Oh well, it's never gonna work if you give up that quick. You gotta put it. Sorry. Anyway, all right. So
this is off the rails.
So just.
Are you gonna cry?
So just not yet.
Yeah.
So just as you're like, that's dumb, you hear a tap 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 on the door.
Okay, I open.
You see a young man, slight point to the ears, small but he has a small satchel, and he's like, "Good evening, I'm the entertainment."
What is your name?
No.
Frank it is. Frank 5.
I like how he's all like, you could just call me Frank.
What would you like my name to be? Oh, he's working hard on that name, guys.
You can't let those things slide.
Oh, yeah, no. Alright, yeah, okay. Goes, darn it. I'm here to, your semi-precious stone.
Oh.
Much. Because she's also red tiefling. Like the name.
And he's like,
suiting.
Delightful.
Uh,
Oh, sure. Slides in and... Oh,
yes.
what sort of entertainment are you looking to have this evening? So,
Flesh.
Harvest? No, Klesh has their plans already set for them.
Harvest looks at Garnet and why don't we just see?
Like, do you partake of alcohol?
Yes.
Lighter or heavier?
Yes.
All right. And he rummages into the backpack and he pulls out a bottle that they have 3 X's on, and a cup and one ice glass, and unscrews the cap. Has a pretty substantial.
Unheavy.
She had something on her chin, so I was trying to get it off, and she was very not amenable to my administrations.
Yep,
She wanted
this
it.
cap. He pours some for you, pours some in the cap, and you can sip it, but then you'll taste it. So he shoots it back and he goes, What are you doing? How are you doing?
Good.
How's it going?
Okay. Alright, and with that, let me turn off the light. Bane, go under the bed.
Oh, Bane wouldn't go in with you when you put the sock out. He went outside.
He's standing guard at the door.
He's flopped. He's flopped against the railing across from the.
Okay, but he's like laying down and like, you know, when they do that thing, they're like this and their belly's out and they're like stretched out.
Yeah, he's fire hazard.
Okay.
The deck.
Okay, great. Great. I'm like, alright, let's turn off the lights.
He has washed his paws of you.
All right.
And that's where we cut. Fade to black.
All right.
Sparkles.
Do you at any point inquire what else is in the satchel? Oh. All right.
Sorry.
Oh.
You can tell me later.
All right. So.
What's in the satchel? What's in the satchel?
The other crew member.
So, she
Girl has to get the entertainment.
He took him straight to Pound Town, so I was gonna try and make it cheeky and funny, and he was like, "Oh well, I brought some board games, you know, no, but like, up there, no romance there." All right, so yes, okay, second day. Yes.
I don't know. It depends. Does
Oh yeah,
Klesh ever try to come back, or because we did say that she could stay with Holly and
Yeah, we already moved all the Flesh's stuff to our place.
right?
I'm gonna go evens, Clutch stays, odds, Clutch leaves.
I mean, yeah, it goes without saying that Deline would absolutely offer for Klesh to stay in her quarters.
Well, he agreed. They agreed.
Nice.
Thirsty session.
Hazel and Polly are just like,
That
think Flesh is coming back.
that young person stayed out past curfew. They're in big trouble.
That young person also had to have a conversation that said, "This might change again. Don't get used to this. It's not
You mean to
permanent."
Deline? Like
Yeah.
you told Deline, you're like, hey, this. If I wake up screaming in the middle of the night, don't be alarmed.
Nice.
That's hot.
She may ask, "What if you're already awake?"
I mean, I was awake last time.
Oh, good. I hope for you to be awake this time.
Was it? No, I wasn't awake last time. It was when I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was pretty terrible.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I doubled in size.
Oh. Well, I should hope at least.
Tilt.
Yeah. So she welcomes you to share her bed. Big spoon, little spoon.
Little spoon.
Oh, adorable.
Clutch is still little at heart.
Yeah. So, Railder, where do you find yourself that evening?
In my dope ass stateroom,
That's right.
having like
Fancy room.
this is the greatest vacation he's ever taken.
And for those who need a little more beefcake than going on with Klesh, yeah, Railder's there in the towel, this scotch, looking out onto the river.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is exquisite. Mm.
Does someone give Railder a pipe to smoke?
Scotch.
Quite. Yes.
And
He'll wear a robe and just do that for a while, then he'll go to bed.
And how about the happy couple?
I have a set of dice, apparently. Polly, do you want to play some, dice games?
Someone is gonna play some board games.
I'm
We're
dying.
just waiting up to see if Clutch comes home.
Well, just keep your minds off being, worried.
Wait, I also have
I want the top
a
one.
playing card set.
You can have the top bunk. I have always, the lady's choice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you if you're on the top bunk and something was happening, could you burst your wings out and fly off the top bunk?
Not with how close that bed is to the ceiling.
And it's really epic, all of a sudden we get a call and be like, help! You were right, Hazel and Polly, and something bad's happening. And we could rush out, and it would be this two-tiered system, and you could fly off the top bunk, and it'll just roll an action pose off the bottom bunk, and then everyone would be like, oh, look how cool they are, they're beautiful, and we are, keeping our minds on the mission, and we will get medals, or at least a pay bonus or something.
I mean, I tell you what, I could probably make a decent crow's nest out of the top bunk.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Huh.
I can see everything that happens in this room.
We'll be ready.
Constant vigilance.
But yeah, I have dice. Had it for I guess since, for a long time. It's a game. People play games on
You just
ships.
have dice? Do you have anything that goes with them?
I've got
Or is the game going to be guess what number and then you just throw it?
I've got a flute.
I don't know how those two things go together.
I've got let's see. Let me I'll open my bag, Polly. Let's see what I got. Got some rations, got a mess kit. Oh, I got a playing card set. Oh, this would be the one. Playing cards. Yeah, we can do something with this. 52 card pickup.
So like a 9-year-old at a sleepover, Hazel has dumped out his backpack on the bed. These are the toys I brought. What do you want to play now?
I got some crossbow bolts.
Try and balance those on our fingers. Ever play Mumbly Peg?
Mumbly pig.
For those who don't know, Mumbly Peg is the game of throwing your pocket knife into the ground repeatedly, but in different...
Oh. I don't have a knife. But we can do it with the crossbow bolts. The cards might be safer.
Probably.
Do you do the thing where you sit against a wall and toss playing cards into a hat across the way?
Ooh, I do have a hat. Do you want to practice our aim? It's like training, except for it's fun.
I thought we were going to play a card game.
We'll play a card game. Do you want to play Go Fish?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I sit cross-legged on the floor and deal our cards.
Waiting for Polly to be like, want me to shoot your hat?
That's better than the only game I could think of that involved a gun.
Russian roulette?
Because I was like,
It doesn't work so well with a flintlock, but it's still exciting.
I do not want to play Russian roulette, Polly.
I didn't actually suggest it. That was clearly out of character.
But I go fish. Sit down. You can sit on the bed. You can sit on my bed, so you can not sit on the floor because you're a lady, but also on the floor. Yeah. We play go fish.
We play go fish. We are the one cabin that's not doing anything adult.
Uh-huh. Of course. The one cabin that was most likely to do something adult.
I don't know, we're pretty stupid.
Suddenly veers in the opposite direction.
Sometimes you just want to have a board game night.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for like the person to knock on their door and be like, "I'm here for the corporal's things."
Oh, do you ask room service to gather your effects?
I mean, someone's gonna have to dress Clash in the morning.
I'm sure your lady friend has that covered.
I lean forward to like the guy who knocked and was like, just because they called for it, right? Not like their body's been found and we need to collect their items to investigate a case.
So, Lisa, at what point does Klesh ask for his stuff or later?
Well, they do need more paper.
Oh yeah, so as you guys are as Hazel and Polly, as you're getting into a pretty decent round,
Looking for those 8s.
Both of you make me great intelligence.
Oh, that should be good.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, 18.
Oh, 13.
Oh, hot damn. So,
Smart ones
Polly,
today.
you're down to like 5 cards, and Hazel, you got 11, but got a few pairs down, so you're hanging in there. And there's a knock on the door, and yeah, and then you're like, not because they've been found, and the guy looks at you like, I'm sorry, is this a bad time?
Polly's just like looking really suspiciously at them over Hazel's shoulder.
We're just not used to Clash staying out with adult friends is all.
Who are you?
Sir,
Why are
we
you
don't
even
ask
here for
questions on
Clash's
the crew.
things?
I've been asked by... Yeah. I've been asked by the guests to clash themselves to gather their effects
The tall green one.
to the room where they will be staying for the remainder.
Oh, I didn't know that was.
Presumptuous.
Yes.
Polly wrinkles her nose in visible distaste.
Well, here's Clash's bag. It's
Shame on you. Shame on you, sir.
They shoulder it and they're like, "We don't judge, ma'am."
Shame on you.
I know, I was specifically like the bell. So missing the bell.
They're like, "Is there anything we can get for you this evening?"
do you have like
Pancakes?
drinks, but like pineapple juice or something. One of those like little fruit stems in it.
No
No, it's
fancy.
because we're not in the fancy
So
rooms, huh?
fancy.
Sure. That will for the service. 5 copper for the pineapple juice.
I'll hand it over. I'll hand over enough for. Do you want some, Polly? Do you want a mocktail?
Yeah.
You're responsible.
Clash hasn't had a drop to drink this entire time.
We don't know
Well,
that.
they're not of drinking age. Really,
As discussed, they hit puberty like a week ago.
not the same.
So the guy takes the money and he's like, "Back with your drinks momentarily." Drops off Klesh's things and arrives once more to the little poly bunk with a tray with some drinks on it. Free to leave it outside the door when you're done, and be long to collect it.
Thank you, my good sir. And keep an eye out for Clash. If they call anything, if something looks weird, let us know, and I'll pass
The
a
person
measly
looks
silver over.
down and at an angle as if they could see through the deck of the ship, and is like, "Oh, I'm sure they're fine, but we'll do." Have a good evening. Thank you. And sort of like walks away. Hazel, as you watch them walk away, you see Bane sort of laid out, failing, and you see the head come up, and sort of those dumb little black eyes just sort of regard you across the walkway.
Bane, do you want to come in?
You want to come play Go Fish?
The head comes up a little more, and the longest roll up and stretch and trot, and comes in.
There you go.
And
Bane's on duty too. That's we're people don't think the pies that we are on top of it. When we are,
Bane is a
we
good
are
boy.
on
Deal
top
him
of
in.
it.
you don't know how, but Bane beats you twice.
I mean, I know how. Polly's an idiot.
Cheating. He's pawing those cards.
So,
I am positive his intelligence score is higher than hers.
Hazel's is even lower than Polly's.
I know, it's sad.
That's really impressive.
next morning, breakfast. It's buffet style, sort of continental. You go get it whenever. Right. Flash room service.
No, Clutch knows they have to get out and say something. Clutch has been indulged.
Celine relents, and she's like, I guess I should talk to that idiot. Well, alright.
What idiot?
Dolx, the idiot I don't...
Oh. But why have to make yourself deal with something so unpleasant?
Business.
Friend. May I return?
Oh, absolutely. And
Lovely.
she reaches over onto the nightstand, and she hands you a key.
Oh, wow.
Tucks it into their shirt pocket and got their braid undone, got their dark hair all down, their ears are out, didn't clip them back. Coming out.
I'll see you back here, darling.
Of course.
Of a girlfriend.
Apparently.
And so, Klesh, you get the reverse of the Walk of Shame would be the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You strut out of the cabin and out to replenish your energy. Some pancakes.
They'll probably have fancy butter here.
Yeah.
Pancake.
Little
Sometimes,
piped
like,
butter with the
salted.
little...
Yeah.
Oh,
It's salted butter.
It's like a flower.
Yeah.
Flowers are lovely, aren't they? Their ears are wider than the span of their shoulders. And just out. Full bat.
Oh. Because you don't have... Normally your hair keeps them tucked, right?
Really, she's got it all.
No, Clutch pins them back with a gold ring.
Okay.
But the braid is out. The mohawk is down. The ears are out. I'm a news band today, guys. Goes looking for Polly and Hazel. Got a plate full of butter and a
Bane
couple
is
of fruit
sitting...
pieces.
You're not there yet, Carvis. Bane is sitting just outside the door, with the biggest puppy eye.
Well, I mean, when Carvis was done with her entertainment, the entertainment left.
All right.
The entertainment did not stay.
Bane was no longer.
The entertainment has a name.
Garnet.
Right.
Garnet left.
You have to pay extra for the boyfriend experience.
Yes.
So they had to leave.
At some
You didn't
point,
take that path.
she just sort of like pokes her head out after Garnet leaves. Like, I go back to bed. And then I wake up at an appropriately early morning hour. Go look for Bane and
Hazel or Holly.
That's their ship name.
Oh, Holly.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, Ollie.
Maybe Hallie?
Perception?
Azali.
Oh, perception's actually
15.
20.
Damn, you're perceptive.
Both of
I
you
don't know,
awaken
4.
to Bane quietly whimpering and tapping his paw against.
We'll open it up. There you go, Bane. Good man.
You hear a boof of appreciation as he bolts off to find
Good
where
game,
he
buddy.
relieves himself. Nobody.
That's his business.
I'm glad he didn't do that in our room.
It's polite.
And then Klesh, you see Bane sitting there, just hamming it up, just the saddest doggo.
In front of Clush's door? Or
No, in front of the buffet.
Oh, in front of the buffet. I haven't gotten to him yet.
You may get there in like a second, yeah.
Okay, alright, but Clush got there first. Okay.
Bane, where's Carvis?
And like the expression instantly changes to like business and sort of like oofs and takes its head up towards up a deck.
Oh, did you want something from here?
He like does the thing where he gets lower and he's like turning the head. Is like.
Klesh piles him up a plate of sausage. Do you want to sit with me?
Oof.
Let's go.
Yes, you have a new best friend.
I have 2 new best friends.
Right, everything's coming up Klesh. All right.
Klesh finds a table that's big enough in case everyone shows up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Carvis, after a few minutes, you, like, where is that dog?
No, I am. I'm like, and then I can smell breakfast. And
Bane sits at one of the chairs.
Here's him a plate.
Somehow Bane has acquired a napkin tied around his neck.
I don't know how.
No one's sure how. No,
This is magic.
yeah.
Do you need me to cut that for you? Okay.
And yeah, Railder, I imagine you as well.
Yes, I will be having pancakes, as is my way. This is
Azali,
the way.
guessing you also
Azali.
go down for the.
I mean, yeah, there's pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all see.
Different kind of pancakes. Fancy pancakes. Fancy.
Oh yeah, are they fancy pancakes?
Yes, you can get to order.
There's no military pancakes. These are fancy pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes?
chip.
By the guns.
Is there like an omelet bar?
No, not this morning.
Just
Okay.
pancakes.
Can we put blueberry and chocolate chips and banana in the pancakes at the same time?
Is there a waffle space?
So there's some like granola and fruit, and it's sort of for people who are like, oh no, I'm watching a figure. But no, mostly it's just a pancake and.
Okay. It would blow Clutch's mind to see a waffle.
Yeah, maybe not this trip. But
Watch just had enough excitement.
I'll walk in to see Klesh, mature Klesh, along with Bane, the fancy gentleman. He people.
Waves,
Right.
Huh.
I saved you spaces.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you go through like a change again?
No.
You look so dashing and glowing.
Like, does a once over? No, everything's still the same.
Is it?
Dashing?
Kane's eyebrow is cocked.
Good night.
But it is the morning.
I meant, like, did you have one?
Oh, I had a lovely evening. Thank you. How about yourself?
Oh yeah, I had a fancy drink on Fancy Dark. And,
Oh, that must have been very nice for you.
Oh, so good.
He and Johnny Walker had a little moment together.
We should take more vacations. It was delightful.
Oh, this is not a vacation.
Well,
I was keeping a very vigilant eye on my target.
Everyone make a perception check.
Am I there? Oh, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you slide in. Yeah.
I slide in and I'm like, bang, get off the chair.
That one.
I'm sorry, what are we making?
Perception.
Perception.
This is 9 for Hazel.
Where's my perception?
Bane whimpers as he messes man to get, even though he's actually got better manners than.
Clutch rolled a nat 20.
14.
Funny, because I rolled a nat
So
1.
23.
No, what was that?
11.
Okay. What was yours, Hazel?
9.
All right. So, Flesh, as you're like, I don't know, whatever, I'm amazing. You make eye contact with Tooth as slides over to the table.
Good morning, Tooth.
Sort of like, see her ears like sort of twitch, and she's like, good morning, Clash. The rest of you don't know how she appeared at the table.
Hey.
Hello, dude.
She leans in and with a little bit of a purr, she's like, mission.
What? Mission.
Mission of fun.
The rest and relaxation mission.
I
You've
mean,
done so good lately.
don't I look like I had an evening of fun?
All right, deception checks, everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody? Holly's
Yes.
literally just shoving pancakes in her face.
Yeah.
That's fair, Holly. You do not need to make a deception check.
I was gonna say, unless it's like, do you chew like a liar?
Do you?
Hey, damn.
I mean, I can make the roll and be like, does she chew like a liar?
Thank you.
Oh, it's a 3. Apparently she chews like she's lying.
15.
Not as bad as Carvis.
Can I get?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so all of Carvis's pancakes are covered in.
Oh, yeah, no, you're testing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hazel rolled a 19.
You say that, like, 15 for Clutch. You say that when Clutch has 1 pancake, 3 pieces of fruit, and, like, a plate of butter.
Oh, yeah, no, well, we knew you were disgusting. That's been established from session 3, so...
And we didn't know the trash witch was?
He had a certain degree of disgusting. This is a different... She's
But she
keeping
smells like cookies.
No.
different ways to go about it.
Oh.
Orange blossoms.
Orange blossoms.
Orange blossoms.
Quite the
The mystery.
quite the dichotomy. So she looks around and she's like, okay. Help that.
Help with what? What are you talking about?
It doesn't involve me. That's why you. It doesn't seem to be your area of expertise. What?
Did you
No
say
one on this
over?
trip has asked for our attendance to be here. We were given tickets.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Boltrudes.
We were invited by my, writing partner. I've been helping them on songs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hazel, make me a deception Deception check with advantage.
Yeah, it's not a deception. It is the truth.
All
We're
right,
invited.
So, I've played with a lot of tables who are like, I'm not technically lying, but you are still omitting information, which is a deceptive act. So,
All right.
No.
Wait, do you say advantage or disadvantage?
advantage.
Dang,
Because you are using truth.
It's bad anyway. But one of them was a 1. But 7 plus 2, so 9. So not great.
So it sounds exactly like you said it.
Yeah.
And you're not sure whether or not it's a snort or an interrupted purr, but she seems to accept that you guys are at least going to double down on it, and she's like, all right, well,
if we're going to talk about it, it shouldn't be. And
well, that's why I was being quiet. You guys are sitting at breakfast.
Meeting pain. Right, Polly?
Yeah. Like Polly just like shoves another heat in her mouth and doesn't answer.
Tooth,
Yeah,
are you here on vacation?
absolutely.
Have you been on this boat before?
Not this one, no.
It seems very large.
Yeah? She sort of like you see the eye slits narrow, and she's like, are you asking?
No, I've just never been on a boat like this.
The eye
I was
slits,
wondering if you knew more about it.
they don't unnarrow, and she's like, I know as much about the type of ship you guys probably do. By that wheel out there and X.
So what else happens on something like this?
The eyes unnarrow, and she's like, this is it. You eat, you drink, you listen to music, you have little parties in your room. And you just hang out.
That seems kind of like a waste of time, doesn't it?
It's like, I don't know, you've been having fun.
I did have a very lovely evening, you're correct.
And I'm wondering if some of the others didn't have time?
Oh, great time.
yeah, we played games.
It's like, vacation.
Do you know
I
if there's
told you.
like a depot or somewhere we can purchase things from here?
Might have a store, sure. X.
Okay.
Ask one of the crew.
That's right, you can just ask them things and they bring you stuff.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I mean, yeah. Kinda. Yeah.
Okay, well, enjoy your relaxing.
You too, guys. And she like winks, and the tail. She turns around, and the tail just sort of swishes back and forth as she walks away.
Good suspect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're eating pancakes.
Yeah, what do they want from us?
Just eating breakfast.
Have we even seen our good friend, the governor mayor? I forget what he is. Yeah.
Oh, the governor, mayor.
Have
What
you
have you
seen
followed
him?
The governor.
Right.
We saw him yesterday when I met up with Deline. And Klesh will say, well, apparently Deline has to speak about some business with him today. So after breakfast, I'll probably go find her again and hang out.
Probably actually, I mean, please, stay on target, stay on mission, but it is probably a good thing for you to stay close to her since she is a suspect in the situation. So her being alone with him makes me a little nervous.
I'm not entirely sure she's a suspect anymore, but I will put your fears at ease and keep an eye on her.
I mean, she might be keeping her enemies close.
Clutch is in too deep. She's turned. Double agent.
I was
Can't be
about to
trusted.
say, like, you should be careful. You're looking a little compromised.
Carvis, do you carry blades on you? How many?
Why?
Just curious.
Enough.
Okay, I have enough too.
Are you guys
You
gonna
don't
fight?
know. She is not guilty.
I have a decent understanding of her movements.
No.
So
I think
can
I'll be
she
okay.
Move like she could kill someone.
Yeah.
I mean, so can I.
Exactly. Don't know. Arliss crosses her arms. She's not
Weird,
gonna budge
she-
on this one.
Bane looks at
I
you
have
like
no
you're trying
observations
to
of her.
explain some math. Like,
She's gonna be able to pull the trigger.
I will be safe and I will keep an eye.
So our friend from the party is gonna get on the boat today, isn't he?
Yes.
Ordor?
Bodo, Cortel,
Bodo?
Bodo the dwarf.
Frodo.
from the north.
Frodo from the Shire will be getting on the boat.
I do like Frodo.
My
you guys
neighbor.
if you guys end up
Frodo.
in Middle Earth, you guys are in trouble. You do not want to go to that place. It's
But yeah, they're supposed to make a stop and people get off and
almost as if
Good
on cue,
opportunity.
there's a bell that rings several times. Ship comes to stop as it slows gradually. You guys are sort of finishing up dinner as
Breakfast?
Yeah, sorry.
breakfast.
Yeah, they're finishing up breakfast. Kitchen closes up a little early as they have no more pancakes. Yeah.
Oh.
And you guys can sort of see out the windows from inside the dining area that the ship has pulled up to a dock. People milling about on it, etc. There are a few dwarfs out there. One of them, obviously, person in
You just like that guy.
Like shifty.
in black. Dreads
He did it.
and a mustache that droops into an dark beard that has a bunch of
Ooh, fancy.
Well,
Yeah. Do we get his name on the log?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you guys did a good thing. All right.
We did not.
Thing.
Carvis did.
Good thing that I did.
If by a good thing you mean bribe somebody.
never works.
Bribe somebody.
That is the way of my people.
That's right.
By which I mean Soviets.
Oh, Tim. Tim was the employee.
Yes.
Mhm.
Did I?
Damn!
Like he's next to you. Like you thought Tooth was sneaky. Him is right there. It's like, yes, how can I help you?
Oh,
That's spooky.
What?
You don't make noise.
you get things for people when they ask you for them.
Well, asked her for some others, but yeah.
Do you enjoy being a courier?
Eh,
I kind of miss it.
pays the bills.
I there was a reason why I called him, and now it's just like it's fluttered away into the oblivion.
Pineapple juice.
Would you be so kind as to tell us when a guest has arrived onto the ship?
Yes.
Wonderful. We're looking for. Oh wait, we just saw him already, didn't we?
We saw him.
Yeah. Okay. But and did we see what room they were in from the thing, or that hasn't been?
I think we did from the bribery.
Yeah, I goofed. Yes, you knew they were in
Okay.
already.
Is there a ship store?
And he's like, oh, but I can get you what you want.
I would like ink. Red ink.
All right. Like a lot, or just like a bottle?
A bottle is fine.
Sure. Anything else?
That's all.
All right. I'll be right back. Slides off. All right. So, we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna be back in about 5-10 minutes. So hang out. Card here, and I'm right back.
Oh. So good.
Okay, all right. So, the part of Carves will not be played by a small tinsel. That honor is reserved for Railder.
Oh.
That is true.
No, there is a lollipop that. No, she's one of our cats that are.
Cat issues.
But moving on, yeah, very quickly, very quickly, Tim returns with a bottle of red ink. He's like, "It's not full. Is that okay?"
No, that's fine.
Slides it over to the he slides it over to the table to you.
Clutch gives him 2 silver for it.
He clicks silver and a pouch. He's like, "Thank you much. Anything else?"
Ralder, are you in need of anything?
I don't. Now that we have eyes on the person who, just keep in mind, I have never met, nor have I seen. So I'm kind of leaning on y'all to to lead this part of the expedition.
Okay.
I don't think I need anything other than maybe a siesta, run around 2:00, go take a little nap in my stateroom, have a little drink. This is great. We just have to keep repeating that. Pretty happy with today. And yesterday.
Well, bunk beds.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Tim could let us know. We briefly, met Bodo at a party recently, and we'd like to catch up with him again. So maybe when he let us know if he is either seen like on the deck listening to the music, or maybe in the dining room, then we could do a casual reintroduction, like just let him know when he's in a socializing mood. That might be helpful.
Maybe we can invite him to dinner.
Yes.
So Tim. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can. We can set that up. Totally.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Good thing.
I'll give 3 silvers. Do I have 3 silvers?
I don't know what money you got.
What money do I have? I have two silvers. Give 2 silvers.
Clutch kind of has a ridiculous amount of money, so.
We have some gold, but I don't.
Go on.
Your generosity is too kind. I thank you though. Thank you very much. Absolutely. I'll let you know. And he slides off as it seems.
Bye, Tim.
Not at the moment. I don't know what to request. This is all so new to me.
Do you think Bodo would want to sit with us? Meet us? Are we interesting? We're interesting.
Oh, yes.
Good looking bunch. We look like we have a story to tell. Do you think you'd be interested in, like...
Was he the one I talked to at the party?
Nope.
Okay. I remember there was a dwarf I talked to at the party.
That's the one you attacked us on the road.
Oh, yeah.
That's following us.
He attacked us on the road?
No.
He followed us.
Yeah, he was the tail. Okay.
Not much better,
No, he didn't attack us.
But
one could argue that perhaps the talking was dangerous, but still creepy.
Berilder wasn't there at that time, correct?
No, you left us without an adult.
I left.
Well, when
you.
we were coming back from Fricta's,
following
we
us.
got
You were
tailed,
with us.
so
You were
Relder
leaving
was
the
there.
mission.
Yeah, but not at the party.
Not at the party.
Nope.
Yeah, not at
Okay.
the party. Not at the party.
We did not have an adult at the party.
Between you, there was 3/4 of a functional adult.
Yeah, and I left you. I left you.
generous.
Still.
The only person we talked to at the party really was the governor mayor.
The governor mayor.
Governor mayor. I forget which one he is, so he's the governor mayor.
Thank you, Governor.
And I have both written down in my notes, so that does not help me.
Well, at least he's not a duke, so that's fine. Klesh pulls out a new sketchbook and dumps the ink onto a page and just starts spreading it about.
Why?
Well, if we need a reason to talk to him, spread.
What are you doing?
I'm making something.
Okay.
I mean, I do enjoy asking people about their homes and then sketching it. And it seemed to make Deline very happy to tell me about her home.
And to be sketched.
True. It could be 2 for 2.
Ooh.
Are you planning on doing the same thing?
I will talk to Bodo, but I have plans
Yeah, that's you know.
later.
I can't draw, so we're leaning on you on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one skill and it's gun.
I mean, does anyone else have an idea on how to talk to him?
We could just invite him over. Like, was there That is a perfectly civil thing to do.
Yeah, people seem to just talk to each other on cruises. It seems to be a social engagement.
Maybe they'll just want to have dinner with us. Maybe that'll be fine.
We're good people. We're fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Great company.
Maybe we can invite him for lunch.
But we already
Lunch
told
seems
Tim
so much
dinner.
more casual.
Oh, breakfast is even more, yeah.
But we already ate breakfast.
Exactly.
Well, we could always eat more. Oh, no, they're out of
No,
pancake
they're
mix.
out of
Never mind. This
pancakes.
has to be tomorrow.
Anymore. Yeah.
Or lunch.
But we already told Tim dinner. We're gonna have to get Tim to come back.
We had told him something.
We'll just keep it dinner. It's okay, Polly. We don't want to run Tim ragged.
No, I feel bad.
We worked hard.
Well, he's also getting tips. You know, he is getting compensated.
That same bell from before rings. That indicates that's happening, and you guys feel the shudder of the ship, and you hear the slap of the wheel hitting the water once more as move itself away from the dock.
Oh, it's happening. Okay. That's fine.
You okay?
Okay, well, I am going to see if we can't find where the governor is and just sort of quietly hang out in adjacent places.
That's actually a great point. We haven't seen him, have
We
we?
haven't seen him since yesterday.
I haven't seen him this morning.
Also, maybe try to get eyes on Giacomo if we see him too, since Giacomo was also at the party and is now on the cruise, which honestly puts him, I think, back on or just adds him to our suspect list.
Okay. Maybe I will. I can follow the governor most of the day. I'm very refined.
You do have the fancy room.
It's true.
Yes.
You are a higher rank.
Look at Railder, and I think people are thinking you're old money.
Yep. With a name like Railder, old money Railder. Do we have? We don't have any idea where he's staying. We didn't see his room, did we? We just saw him on the thing. Okay. Well, where's Tim? Yep.
As soon as you say "Where's Tim," he shows up again. He's like, "Yes,
Tim."
a little bit." There's a fan theory that Tim doesn't actually work on the ship. He's just getting extra tips from you. I'm the fan. Anyway.
I was gonna say, we have fans.
It's us.
That's for the fans.
I mean, I've drawn the fan art so far.
I'm friends with me along the way.
I'm a fog, half man, half fan dog. I'm my own best fan. Yes.
Love it. Yes.
So there's Tim.
Like, yeah, what can I do for you?
Relder.
Oh yeah. Well, so sorry. You were addressing him. Yes, we would like to know is the governor mayor around?
Like, not currently. He's in his quarters. He got room service this morning.
Oh, okay. You don't happen to know if he ordered the room service this morning? Did he?
I believe he did. Yeah.
Oh, good. He's on my deck, right? I should be able to run into him. We were going to invite him for a cocktail at my estate room.
Yeah, he's about 2 cabins down from you, towards the stern.
Yes, good. Thank you.
I'm turning into Sean Connery.
This is how fancy people talk on boats.
It's true. True stories.
accent.
I'm not familiar with this dialect. It's boat.
It's
We learn something new every day.
You certainly do learn things.
Oh boy.
Sure. Anything else for you?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right.
Carry on.
Sure thing. And he slides off into the crowd.
Bye,
I like him.
Like Tim.
He's very nice.
Like Tim. Think how good he would be at like fact finding and stuff.
Maybe we can hire him.
Yeah.
Do you think his skills go beyond boats?
There's an opposing fan faction that Tim's the assassin. Anyway.
No, not Tim, not our sweet boy.
Oh no, we paid him. That means we paid for the assassination attempts. DFPO.
We played ourselves.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, well, I guess we just patrol the ship for anything strange.
Well, I'll try. I'm gonna like meander around the estate rooms and see if the sometimes the room service tray is like left outside of the room door.
Oh yes, I know.
I thought you stole
you
salt
know.
pepper shakers.
Right. So I'll kind of meander around the hallway, seeing if the mayor has done that with the intent of, or I guess
Governor.
whatever, the governor. And then if he did, then that means he's alive, or the killer's inside and the governor's already dead, and then the killer ordered room service.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm just trying to make sure that there's like signs of life coming from his room.
Okay.
Elder, how furtive are you being with this stroll, or are you just walking down this deck? It's all good.
It's like, I mean, it'll be like 15 minutes of like going to my door and then being like, oh no, I forgot. And then like walking halfway down the hallway again and then being like, oh no, never mind. It was over here all along. And then like doing that.
All right, so try and grab this for you. All right, so doors to the dining area face out onto the bow of the ship. If you were to walk out of the dining area and just keep walking, you would walk off the front of the ship. Okay?
Yep.
Come out, you go left, and then make another left. You're headed towards the back of the ship. Right?
Okay.
Your cabin is about halfway down that hallway.
Got it.
Dolx is 2 more doors after that.
Okay.
Towards the start.
Yeah, so
Yeah, are you gonna come that way, or are you gonna go the long way around?
no, I'll go that way. Yeah, and then I'll get to my room, and then I'll be like fumbling with the keys, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's sort of,
Make me a
I'm
perception check.
basically being an idiot for a couple minutes to see if he's finished his breakfast or not. Perception, you said?
Yeah, absolutely. Perception check. You notice something faster than you think.
Well, that's delightful because I got a 16.
Yeah. You turn that corner to go down the hallway. We're not expecting. You see Dolx with his head stuck out of the doorway, sort of leaning out. Talking, sort of. You hear what sounds like agitated tones, and he's talking with Deline, who's standing there, her hands on her hip, in front of his doorway. And you turn that corner, see him holding a knife, like at her gut level. But as you come around that corner, you see his eyes, head sort of twitch towards you. Knife sort of tucks into his attire so that you can no longer see.
Okay.
And yeah, his breakfast trays down there on the ground.
Good morning.
And both of them were like,
there are pancakes.
both of them were like, hi, yeah, oh yeah, great, yeah, pancakes.
They're great. And I'll go into my room.
Make the circuit.
Yep. Then like a minute or 30 seconds later, I'll walk out of my room. Are they still there?
No.
Okay.
But the tray is still there.
Okay. I'll go back to the crew. I saw the governor. He was talking to your lady friend, Dalene. What's her name?
That's her name.
Yeah. There you go, Dalene. And
He folded his paper into a pretty flower, by the way.
Oh. And they were arguing a little bit, but it's probably fine.
They're arguing. You could hear what they were arguing about.
I don't believe I could. I was kind of far away. But could I have?
Builder, are you gonna mention the knife?
It seemed like he had a butter knife in his pants too, but
What?
he ordered breakfast, you see. And I think maybe it was tucked into his belt loop. Well, it looked like he had a knife on him, I guess. Is what I'm saying.
Well, the knife held while fighting seems a bit.
Wait, but was he fighting with it, or did he have it in his pants?
Well, no, it was like a pants knife, you know.
What's a pants knife? Like a dagger, like just a dagger's like on the belt, or do you mean like
in
sticking out, or like?
No, he
his
wasn't
pants?
stabbed. He wasn't stabbed into the pants with a dagger. That would have
But
been
he
bad.
was just carrying a knife in his pants?
Was it just like he didn't have a sheath, and so he just like casually stuck a knife in his pants?
Well, like a belt, in his belt, underneath the belt, in the pants, kind of in that crevasse between the two. I think.
So
I
Paul
don't.
was just
Look, I couldn't.
prepared, but not threatening anyone, so that's good.
Well, he may have been threatening the lady, but he certainly didn't, murder her.
Was he like brandishing it?
Flesh's ears like twitch and turn like deep brown and like. Railder, are you telling us that the governor was holding a dagger to Dalene?
Was it a dagger?
The pants knife.
It did look like a dagger that he was sort of like holding there, and so here's the problem, Railder, is that you're like could have been interpreted as him threatening to stab her in the gut, but her stature did not indicate that she was in any sort of distress at whatever the situation was.
Yeah, so, if I were to think about it, or like replay it in my head, like, yeah, it was a dagger, and that he was holding. But she seemed really chill about it, so, like, maybe she's just
She was aware of the knife, and
yeah.
People having pants knives.
maybe they're plotting together.
It's possible. But
To kill him. Wait. Yeah, sorry. Ooh, maybe she's protecting him. Ooh.
I don't think so.
And he was like, have this pants knife to stab.
I mean,
It was after me. But he doesn't want to admit no, someone's after him. I just don't know where we're going with this. I think this pants knife is unrelated to our current predicament. Eventually.
I think the pants knife is the most important part of the story.
Yeah, it's like any knife could be a pants knife if it ends up in your pants, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you should. Well, it's like it's not like in the pants.
I mean,
so you all sense that the ship is slowing down again in the middle of the river.
Is that normal?
and they're not a scheduled stop.
And then you hear the ring of bell again, but there's no dock around. And then after a few moments, you hear Ballista! And then you hear splash as something falls off of one of the higher decks and splashes into the water.
Clutch is gonna run.
Yeah,
to
I'd like
see
to.
what that was.
I'd like to go over to the railing and take a look at what that was.
So as you bolt over to the railing, you hear from one deck up a bunch of people going, ah, yeah, as you see someone come up out of the water, sort of tread. Is it a good one? Did it splash you? And then you see a couple other people jump into the water and start swimming about.
I left a continental breakfast for this.
I mean, they'd already packed it up. Like, they were done.
There were no more pancakes left.
Still has food on her plate.
Yeah, you guys were allowed to linger there as long as you wished, but...
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was taken away as soon as she stood up.
Oh, yeah. They gotta turn over the tables, man.
Blueberry muffin.
Yeah,
Well,
it appears that the ship has stopped to allow for some moving.
This is
Fun! This is great. But anyway, so don't worry about the pants. Like, don't worry about the pants. Like, what's important is that
I am worried about the pants knife.
Clutch is like full on frowning.
But like, he's too
Clutch was wrong.
It's good to know that the person we're trying to protect
keeps a knife in his
keeps
pants.
a knife in his pants.
Correct. Yeah. Well, that's the mark of a true gentleman.
Is it?
Is it?
Sure.
You guys hear a shout.
I have a sword by my pants.
Is it in your
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot like any respectable gentleman.
Same concept.
Bat Ear, did you hear that shout?
It sounds like a shout of distress. Go ahead and make me.
I don't like that.
Perception checks again.
You just keep picking my best stat. Oh, that's all.
18 for Clutch.
Oh, man. That's a 17 minus 1 is 16 for Hazel.
So the
I lied.
got a nat 20.
9.
I have a dirty 21 because I was reading performance and not perception.
Nice.
With my modifier, it's a 24.
So you all realize that this is the sound. This is the sound of Governor Dolx shouting in dismay.
No.
And hear him say, "Curse you, Deline!"
We should go towards that sound. I
And then
will
you
go
hear a
towards that
splash.
sound.
As you are starting to turn away, you realize that now he's in the water.
Oh.
Does he look okay in the water other than dismayed?
Sputtering and spitting, and he's full attire, like his normal street clothes, and he's cursing a storm up at the railing. And then you see Deline in almost a bathrobe also jump in and start splashing Dolx sort of petulantly.
I feel like they have been like best friends since elementary school. Like that's the vibe I'm getting here, right? Anyone else? Just me?
No, actually, this is rather familiar behavior. I too had friends as a youth who would like.
Clutch is battling what he feels, what they feel about
this.
this.
Actually checks out.
Dolx is making his way back over to one of the netting that's been draped over the side, scramble onto the first deck, and Deline just lasers onto Clash, and she's like, "Clash, come on in. It's chilly, but it's good."
Looks at Dolx, frowns.
Looks like an upset Saint Bernard, sort of.
Clash undoes their sword belt and hands it to Hazel. I'll return.
Yeah, Clash, it's not cold at all. Like, nothing's cold like a subterranean pool. This is nice.
This is rather tropical.
Oh, good.
I think kind of like feeling to like Polly and Rail or being like, I mean, we met the governor at the party. It's probably okay if we go and say hi, right?
In the water?
No,
You
he's
can help
climbing
him
up.
out of the water.
He's climbing up.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Oh, that's
I'll
I'll be a strong hand. Okay. Hazel's gonna be a strong hand reaching down to help the governor up his last scramble.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
14 plus 3, so 17.
Nice. Yeah, there's a couple other deckhands, like towels and what have you, trying to help him out because he's like, God damn it, help me, you fools! You know. And you give him like the bro arm and hoist.
Yoink!
Oh, and he looks up and he's like, "Oh, we're one of the last."
Hello again,
parties.
Mr. Governor.
Yeah. What was your name, lad? Hank? Harley?
Hazel.
Excellent.
Yes. Oh, and Lieutenant. Oh, my title. I forgot my title. No.
Lieutenant.
Crew Lieutenant.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yes, to Crew Lieutenant Hazel Harryweather Nerd. But here on pleasure, not business. Just enjoying the cruise life.
Like, yeah, watch out you don't have one of your associates suddenly force you into a swim.
I know, you're quite awful. You look quite dapper. Sorry, she does. She's quite forward, isn't she?
Oh, it's unbearable. Like, thank you, but I know I look more like a manatee than a man of good stature, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, you're a very distinguished gentleman. A very distinguished gentleman.
If only
You are the very model of.
spell that would dry him instantly.
Oh. Do I? Mending?
Prestidigitation can
Those
do.
they do prestidigitation.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I got mending and dancing lights.
I have a light.
Could make him look like a disco ball.
It's,
Lights.
Yeah.
is there anything like torn on it? Mended? No.
no. He's like, oh, well, good lad. Make yourself useful. Grab a towel.
Fine. Grab the
Perfect.
towel. Grab the towel. Find the towel. Grab
Great.
the towel.
He's already, like, trying to drop his doublet and his shirt, and he, like, yoinks the towel from you and another. You're like, this is not efficient, sir. This is, you don't know. Who towels you off? Like, you obviously don't do it on your own.
No, he has people for that.
Is this your first time on? Probably not. You've probably been on lots of cruises, huh?
I avoid them. They're kind of don't get much done, but politicking. Gotta show off, and you thank your stars that good, honest work, and have to do all this faffing about.
Yep, it's true. I'm good at very few things, sir. Most of it's with the sword. He try to be with the pen, but politicking is definitely not something I've ever wanted to get into.
Although
But-
the first two,
Thanks.
those might get you ladies, but that last one, yeah, no one thinks this is sexy.
I mean,
What?
I think it takes all kinds, sir. I'm sure. I mean, you have that very talented daughter, so someone definitely thought you were all that. And
He wheels
Bag
on
him.
you, and he looks you dead in the face. He's like, "What about my daughter?"
no, sir, no interest at all. It's just I remember we talked about her when she was playing her set and her moody music, and she seems like someone who has deep melancholy and but
Puts
it's
his
not
big-
quite.
He puts his big beefy finger on your lips to just stop you.
Bull.
And
I'm not interested, sir.
He's like, you should stop.
I'm not interested, sir.
Uh,
It's not.
Just you get, yeah, Thank you. All right. He takes the last towel. He's like, I'm good. Thank you.
I was doing so good.
He's like, he's just sort of holding the towel now, like, so you don't have an excuse to be there anymore.
I turn to my party and be like, Governor, do you remember Polly, right?
Looks over and is like, oh yeah. Done. Nice.
Yeah, that's me.
We're just here on our vacation together.
Oh.
And I'll just throw an arm around Polly.
And he hands you the towel back. He's like, good man. All right.
So you see.
All right.
Nice to meet you. Officially.
Like this.
Oh yes, of course. This is our commander. This is Railder. He was unable to join the party. But basically, I should keep my mouth shut because this is a much more interesting man. Sorry.
Quite. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yes. Very
interesting. There we go.
Pleasure to meet you.
Like, Taylor, huh? Oh, so you outrank Harold here, huh?
Yeah, I'm a crew commander. But like Hazel said, we're just kind of, it's like a team bonding vacation type of activity,
No more bond.
Hey, Flesh and Polly both shiver unexpectedly. Railder, he goes.
You get it.
He goes. All right. Well, good. You and Harvey there have fun. All right. Excellent. Good on you.
Well, if you need anything, Gov, let us know. Cheerio.
Sure. Good stuff. And he's sort of just like, now he's got a towel around his waist, and he's got another one. Like, he looks like he just came out of the sauna at this point. And he's like, guess I'll go change again. Sort of hikes off down towards his room.
Good to see you again, Governor.
You gotta. Meanwhile, Clash.
Oh, I get it. We get a. Okay, sorry. I was waiting for an additional word to drop.
It's a very.
Yeah.
That was it.
Non-committal.
Yeah. So yeah, she's very graceful. She swims a lot apparently. And you're like, oh man, can I draw swimming? Bad.
Then realizes the paper flower in their hand is now wet.
Oh. And it looks like it's eating. Ready.
Yeah. And just
emo.
get rid of.
You hear the slightest little blip from behind you. You hear at the nape of your neck, underneath your ear, her voice, and she's like, oh no, what was that?
A wet mess at the moment.
Oh. Now, you're graceful enough.
On land,
Yeah?
This is okay. This is okay. But I have not been in this much water before. That's not true. But we don't talk about that. And that was terrible. This is better. This is better.
Scenery is much better.
Yes. And it's much more pleasant because you were here.
Are just the cutest thing. It's great. And so for a little while the little swimming hole situation goes on, and then there's a whistle or two that goes off that signals that everyone needs to get out of the water because the boat's. But that takes a little while. Hazel, Polly, Railder, any other ridiculousness you want to get up to in half an hour?
We're gonna keep a lower profile after that, but you know, now that I know what the governor looks like, I'll just kind of keep an eye out for him meandering about the ship.
Yeah, kind of keep an eye out in case we see either
Giacomo?
Bodo or Giacomo walking about. Because we now have seen, well, me and Polly at least have seen both of them before. And we've all seen Bodo now.
Yeah. As you guys make a lap of the ship, you actually see Bodo up on the star deck, leaned across two different benches, his feet up. He has given the smokestacks a run for their money with. Seems to be just enjoying the open air, just going through fistfuls of tobacco, just doing it.
Wow.
Fistfuls of tobacco.
Does anyone smoke? I feel like that's a good bonding activity.
No, and I don't want to go up where it seems smelly.
I mean, yeah, I know how to do that.
Oh, you have a pipe. You have a fancy
Yeah.
man pipe.
Oh yeah.
There were bubbles, but
I think that's a perfect opportunity.
And you have a boat accent.
People who smoke like to make friends smoking together outside.
Go up there with your pipe and your boat accent.
It's a social activity.
You're saying I should go and smoke a pipe with the governor?
No, that guy.
No, it's Bodo. It's ours.
With Bodo the dwarf, sorry.
Yeah.
From the north.
From the north.
North, sorry, I haven't seen him either. So that's the guy?
That's the guy, yeah.
Right there.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We could do that.
Me
Be a fancy man.
Yeah, me and Polly will back you up. We'll be cash. We'll just like stare into the sea and hold hands. So people are like, it's a moment, and then, but we'll be listening in case he tries to.
I think this is a fantastic plan.
Stare into the sea.
But
Yeah,
with our ears open.
even though you're on a river.
Right, the river. It's made of water, bodies of water. I really only knew ponds growing up. I don't know. This river thing's a whole new thing for me.
Interesting.
You guys.
Sure.
Yeah, to a halfling, everything's a river. Lake, but really it's just 3 feet of stagnant water. And so yeah, Railder, you head on up and you're like smoke a bowl.
Is that is that it? Yeah, sure.
So you have your pipe out.
Boat accent.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks
Great.
up and he's like, Bodo looks up at you with your pipe and he's like, smoking? Bubbles come out of the bubbles.
Like it's an aesthetic thing, you know.
He's like, dish soap, bold choice.
Yeah. You don't inhale it.
No, you cough. No, you let it get a mouthfeel first. I held on so long. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, all right, well, tap out your Dawn that you got in there, and then I can make it into a beard.
All finished. That was great.
Oh my god.
So good.
Cry.
He offers you a pinch out of one of a pouch that he's got on like a bandolier, and like, here, try some of this. It's stout fortified.
Oh, okay.
That's fancy.
Yeah, it's got weight to it. Like this oak sort of like falls off of wherever it starts to crawl out of, and yeah, you're like you the taste is almost like having a pint along with a smoked, real rich, real. And he's like, it's real stinking smooth. Like you were expecting a little bit of a off, but no, it just wants to hang out. You're not sure what you're gonna need to do to palate cleanse off of it, or if you're just gonna taste this for the next. But it could be worse.
It's like, it's an interesting experience.
And he's like, "Oh yeah. Let me know if you want to change flavors. I've got a few different." Looks over. He's like, says, "Boto Cordal. To whom do I have the pleasure?"
The what now? What's his name?
Boto.
Oh, Boat. Sorry, I heard Doto Cortal.
So Boto, first name.
Yeah, no, I have him in my notes from. Sorry, yes.
Portal,
yes,
last name.
Yeah, I get it. It just didn't register. Oh, hey, Railder. Nice to meet you.
Railder. Just Railder, huh?
Yeah, it's like a Madonna thing.
Expect that. You gotta be the brand. Love it.
Yep.
Right.
Bizarre.
Yeah. What brings you to the boat? Pleasure boat.
Well,
It's a pleasing boat.
Headed upriver to Gravisport, and figured I'd do it in style.
Yeah. Do you? Is this your first boat? Do you boat often?
Actually, yeah. First one of these. Making acquaintances on the way up. Have some business dealings before we get destination. Should be good.
But yeah, business. But I love business. But business is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Business.
What business you in, Railer?
Mostly just like
Business of making widows.
yeah, like a widow making business. I'm in like the protection services, you could say.
He's like, I thought maybe, but I don't like to assume.
Yeah, more kind of hands-on type of stuff.
Oh. I maybe could use a bodyguard here sooner than later. Do you have a card or somewhere I should inquire?
I mean, if you just yell really loud, it's not a big boat. I could probably hear you, I guess. Or you didn't mean like on the boat? You meant like after the boat?
Right. I like your hustle though. Well done.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could. I'll work on a card for you. I'll get you my details here. I'm sure we'll see each other throughout the trip.
Oh yeah, sure, pleasure. Yeah, well, you could probably find me up here most of the day. As you can see, I'm a bit of a connoisseur
of pipes. Yes, very good. Much better than the bubbles.
Bold choice though.
Yeah, you just gotta make an entrance, Okay, well, it was a delightful talk. Hey, what business are you doing around here? Do you have are you sales, or what's your deal?
Yeah, I'm hoping to open up a bit more trade. Neat crafts that duchy I live in up north, and looking to establish a set route, Gravisport, and hopefully destinations beyond where we can fetch a higher price.
What kind of trinkets do they? Is it like a? Yeah, I like music boxes.
Ooh.
Is it that?
Ooh, good idea. No, mostly jewelry, but
okay.
Smaller fine goods like that. That's and he reaches in and pulls out a little notebook. tub of charcoal, and he's
Yeah, you can put jewelry in them. They're great, and they make music. Everyone loves them.
exactly what I with gems on and gems in. Yeah.
It's double the gems. It sells itself.
Now,
You know.
watch out,
But
Riddler. I'll hire you to put on retainer as part of my theme. Hey.
That's great. I love full of ideas. Well, okay, it was nice chatting with you. I'll see you later. Maybe at dinner. Bye.
you get the pipe hoist.
Cheers. Cheerio.
Hazel and Polly, make me perception checks.
Oh, so that's a 2 minus 1 for a 1.
Hazel?
I got a nat 20 again. I almost want to ask you, Lisa, to come over and verify it because I don't want you guys to think I'm lying.
No, it's too good for you not to be. So Polly, you are locked in. You are looking wistfully out into the horizon, but you are catching every nuance, you wince a little at Railder because of how thick he's laying it on. Like, for some reason you're tuned in. Right? Hazel smells so good. Wow. And like, you keep touching her hand, it's so soft. Oh.
This is like, I don't know if I've ever held a girl's hand before.
Yeah, like, does this count?
Does this count?
Count? I don't think this counts, because like, this is for business, but like, technically happen? Like, what is that smell? Is it like peach? Or like rose? What?
It's syrup.
The smell of
pancakey. I love it.
It's boysenberry. That's what it is.
smell of business. Business smell.
And you don't even notice when Railder's left.
Yeah. Hey. I'm gonna walk kind of by him and be like, "Well, he seems chill. This is a good guy." Anyway. He was into my music box idea.
Your music box idea?
Yeah. He said that he's trying to establish trade routes because, the people in his duchy make cool trinkets. And I was like, oh, are they music boxes? Everyone loves music boxes. This is widely known. And so he was like...
This is widely known.
He's like, no, that's a great idea. So he seems, and then he wrote it down. And I don't think like a murderer would write something down like that, because they would just be thinking about murder. And
it's nice. You made a friend.
He knows the boat accent.
The boat accent.
Yeah. Yeah, you fitting in. You Wilder, I think you're destined for this high life. I bet you're gonna continue to get promoting to that. I can see you, bumping shoulders with all these elbows, shoulders, one of those with all these guys.
Yeah, but bumping all the stuff with all the people. That's that's what we're here to do.
So I don't know. Do you think I bet it's gonna be chat about? Never trust a musician.
You think it's the Dragonborn guy?
You're a musician.
You think it's Louis? With no lips. How can he be trusted?
That's shifty as hell.
Well, I admire musicians very much, but they're on the road. They're on business. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Klesh, you and Lean exit the water as the ship picks up again, starts moving back downriver. You hang out with her, or are you gonna remove yourself from her presence for a while, or what?
Klesh is pretty concerned about the whole pants knife issue.
I would say.
And it's just sort of like, did you discuss your business?
Like, yeah. He was distracted, to say the least. We're here another day. Have a chance to work out some of the finer details. But he signed the agreement before we even left. This is a celebratory excursion for most of us. I just want to make sure it's all in writing so that no one can go back on anything. All later.
Clash is busying themselves tying their hair back into a braid.
You get a hand touching the hair. And it's like, no, why are you doing?
Oh, it's wet now. Do you prefer it down?
Well, it has a certain vibrancy to it.
I think it's like jet black. Yes, it is jet black. Yes. Oh, okay. And then pulls it back down.
It's like obsidian on jade. Make me a persuasion check. Flesh. I think you're actually really good at.
Yeah, Clash is all charisma.
Yeah.
And dex. $18.
8. Oh yeah, those are good. Sorry he got distracted. Wasn't interested. And she sort of leans in real close. Like, she's gotten this close before a few times, and you're always like, every single time she gets this close to you, like she's expecting something. Don't know what. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And this time, instead of that expecting something, her eyes aren't like squinted closed like they usually are when she does this. And she's like, that fool thinks.
Who would want to do that?
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't want to. It's nice. And he found it on the pillow next to it.
The ears perk up again. Fishing around their pockets for that ring to pick them back. Like, that's too much emotion that people can see.
Mhm.
Did he accuse you?
Like, kind of, but I think he understands having agreement, and that would be bad for both of us, aside from the obvious. He dropped it pretty quickly. Accused everyone on the ship, right down to Tim. Tim's an angel.
Do you know Tim?
Look.
Oh yeah, Tim's one of the best hands on the ship.
He is very helpful.
Oh, you've come into his good graces? Oh, excellent.
Yeah. When we first got here, he was very helpful with Ralder's non-luggage.
She like smiles at you. She smiles like this a lot. I think it means something, but you're not sure why. And she's like, "Oh, you do know what it's like to have a lot of money." Okay.
I mean, I'm in the military, so I don't have a lot of it, but I also don't really spend a lot of it.
Does that thing again where she runs her knuckles along your jaw and like lingers the finger along the chin there. Like, okay, Clash.
Finger linger.
Finger lingering good.
My God.
When every box shakes their head at me, I know I've done it right. Okay.
Terrible. Clash does hook their ears back, and would you like to get a warm beverage?
He's like, sure.
Maybe on an upper deck. I'd like to see some things.
Oh, absolutely. Can't stay cooped up in that stateroom the whole time.
I'll run out of paper again.
Oh, we can get you paper till the forest of continent.
Oh boy.
Well, that would not be good. Then I would not be able to draw the trees later.
No, you're right. So clever, Clash.
Because Clash believes most things people tell him. Them.
So, well, that's or just as that sort of finishes up, the three of you top Dolx and a tiefling wearing a patch that appears to be come up on the top deck. Dolx, yeah. Boto! Brown digging son of a bitch. What have you been hiding up here?
Rude.
You see Boto not move. He's like, good to see you too, Dolx.
Photo.
So it appears the three of them are having a little conversation. Boto hands a pipe up to Dolx. Boto offers a pipe to Tiefling abstains. Dolx coughs and spits as apparently whatever was in the pipe was not accustomed. Boto laughs loudly, and Dolx starts choking. Like apparently whatever reflex that was tense. Boto looks concerned. The Tiefling looks. Dolx is starting to double over and is turning bright pink.
And we see all this?
So, yeah, you see this clearly, but we'll end there for this week.
Okay.
And,
Oh, they're not there. I can't react.
so make note, and we'll see what happens on the next adventure with Atarik's crew. And once again, I would like to thank all these lovely people for coming by and playing Pretend with us. Hope to continue to keep doing it for some time. Shout outs to Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and Backblaze. All individually helped us and some. And of course, thanks to the people this live streaming who watch it again later on Twitch or on YouTube. And then to sure you're up to date on all of the things that are happening with Front Chill. Catch us on social and at socials for links to the Discord so you can get there and start talking about your own fan theories and not just the ones I make up because they pain me. But anyway, thanks again.
I think you
Good night,
controlled that.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.